What's up, YouTubers, people around the world, and trolls? This is Bobby, who's spitting the truth about records. And today's video is going to be about a few things, talk about, what I've been doing, and talk about a few records that I picked up, how they sound, all that stuff. But the records that I'm going to talk about are the new Alice in Chains release. They're releasing a lot of the new Alice in Chains stuff on vinyl and colored versions and original black vinyl. I'm also going to talk about the Wayne Shorter Night Dreamer Blue Note classic series cut by Kevin Gray. But for those that watch me, and some other records, but for those that watch me, you all know how I like to get down. I like to give you all a featured record of the day. And this one is a hot one. GQ, Disco Nights. Now they do a version of Billy Stewart's I Do Love You that is just criminally underrated. Like, those that are familiar with Billy Stewart's version, that one's wonderful too. But this one is a little more uppity, a little bit more, doo-wop, type stuff. The rest of the album is, your classics, run-of-the-mill disco stuff. But the winner of this one is I Do Love You. It's called GQ Disco Nights. This one is worth a pickup. You can pick it up in BG Plus condition for like $7 on Discogs. It's worth checking out. It's one of my favorite songs. I think you'll like it. Also, another thing that I wanted to talk about. Herbie Hancock is coming to Las Vegas at the Palms. April 12th. Doors open at 7 p.m. I'm going to see him. So I figured I'd talk about an album that Herbie did that I recently picked up. It's called Mr. Hands. This is a dope record. My favorite track off this is the 4 a.m. Herbie's a legend. Not a lot needs to be said about him. I mean, the dude was like 17 to 18 playing with Miles Davis and Coltrane. I mean, he's a legend. And if you get a chance to see him, I highly recommend it. I'm going there. Playing at the Palms. I mean, tickets are reasonable too. So just figured to talk about that. Now, getting to the start of the things. Bobby, what do you think of the new Alice in Chains? Now, the new Alice in Chains, Jar of Flies, this has been, reissued. They're reissuing a lot of their catalog now. And now, Legacy Sony has got a hold of theirs and they're doing their own stuff. Music on Vinyl did a bunch of their stuff years back. They did their Unplugged. This one sounds just about as good as the CD. It's not going to blow away the other CD or, sound wonderfully phenomenal. Now, are there analog tapes to this record? I'm not sure if there are, if they're still around, or what it was originally cut, whether it was cut with Pro Tools or tape. I'm not sure. It says remastered audio on this. This is not an AAA cut, but with that being said, it's still a solid copy if you're a fan of Alice in Chains. Now, Alice in Chains, if you're into like 90s grunge, like Nirvana, Pearl Jam, Soundgarden, like that type of stuff, they're a little different, a little darker. But if that's not your thing, you might want to listen to their Unplugged, because their Unplugged album is phenomenal, and that's a good starting point for them to listen to the songs Unplugged before, if you were to buy this. But with all that, BS being said, this record is $20. So if Alice in Chains is one of your favorite bands, and you want to pick up Jar of Flies, you can pick up the non-colored vinyl version for $20. I mean, that's about all it is. Some stores, I've seen it for $21.99, some $22, but I've seen for $19.99. This is a solid. I give this like a B in my book. If you're an Alice in Chains fan, this is a no-brainer. I would pick this up in a heartbeat. Also, getting back to this. When I found out that the Blue Note Classic Series was going to reissue Night Dreamer, I was excited because it was going to be cut from the analog tape by Kevin Gray. Now, for those that are familiar with this record is very, very hard to get a hold of in the sacks. I shop a lot, and I have not found 70s pressings. I have not found originals of those. I mean, you can get them on Discogs, but in nice shape, you're going to be paying a lot of money. But this version, cut by Kevin Gray from the original tapes, this one sounds good. Is it going to beat a 70s pressing or an original? No, probably not. The tape we're talking 50 years ago, so no, it's not going to beat those. But this sounds damn good. This sounds, in my opinion, on par with the Music Masters series that they put out around not too long ago. This one is a pickup. A thumbs up in my book, and a lot of the Blue Note Classic series are. Now, there are some folks out there, saying, oh, well, they suck the life out of a lot of these records. They don't beat the originals. Because if you're out there chasing sound, some of that shit is true. But that's also due to tape degradation. So, I mean, what do you want? Do you want to freaking go down and chase up and pay $200 for a scratched up thing? Hey, if that's your prerogative, go for it. But these, for $27, what they're at now, you get an all analog cut. Hey, it's a no-brainer in my book. Even though Kevin Gray has, ruined some of my favorite albums by sucking the life out of some of the songs. But that's a video for another day. This is still a winner in my book. Now, also, another record that I wanted to talk about in the audiophile community that they kind of reissued is Miles Davis's Jazz Track. It was originally released on some European label without the other two songs that are on side 2. Some French label or something like that. It's on Acoustic Sounds or whatever. But Elevator to the Scaffold or something. It's the same record. But Jazz Track is the American version with On Green Dolphin Street and Stella by Starlight and a lot of other songs on it. This record needs to be reissued with an all analog cut. I mean, fucking Chad don't watch my videos, so what the hell am I saying? But if he's listening, I wish that he could get the tapes to this. But Miles don't let his damn tapes out of the freaking vault. No, he ain't. No. But anyways, this one is what was it, 2014? They did the mono pressings cut by R.K. Smith. This one sounds pretty damn good. I even went out and bought the 70s press. I don't have an original pressing of this, but this, for those that aren't familiar with this or not, don't have Miles Jazz Track, you should pick it up, because on Green Dolphin Street, you got Coltrane on it. You basically got the same damn band that played on Kinda Blue on this, and this is just a cool record that I thought I'd show you guys. But this needs to be reissued with an all analog cut, even though it probably isn't going to beat the 6-eyes. But it would be nice, because that would give people an option to not have to chase down original pressings that might disappoint them and then have to buy and rebuy, rinse and repeat. Alright guys, haven't made a video in a long time. I've been away, so this is it's been like a freaking year or something. But whatever. This is Bobby with Spitting the Truth, and that's all I got for you guys. Hope to make another video soon. Deuces.